Hello everyone and welcome back to a new LEGO set to review. This is the Police Station. This set retailed for $200 in the United States and I bought it for $70 plus around $150 trade-in at my local, not Bricks and Minifigs, but Big Sky Bricks, which is our local LEGO store. But this set is again missing some parts, as you can see the window here, some pieces along here, and probably some in the back as well. But for the most part, it is complete. So in today's video, we are going to review this set. When I got this set, I got 4 minifigures with it, 3 of which are cops, and 1 of which is just a normal civilian, or the donut, I guess, owner, which is definitely not. But again, it's 4 minifigures for this. I can also put ones of my own. I'm definitely missing some. However, most of it is here for sure. This set has 3 major sections that you can take off, one of which is the roof. That doesn't count, but you have the 3rd floor. If we can take it off, this can go to the side, which we'll look at later. You have the 2nd floor, which we can put over here, and then the 1st floor, which is where we're going to start this video. So on the left here, there is a bench and a small tree, and on the right, there's a tree and a lamppost, and then there is a little shack that sells newspapers. Maybe the Daily Bugle, probably not. It's actually the Daily Brick, which is pretty cool. And then on the back here, there is a little jail cell where you can, I believe, pop out the window. You can't on this side, but on this side, you can't pop out the window. I thought you could in the set. But anyways, there's a little jail cell in there. And it's nothing too crazy. I don't think there's any play features. I thought there was, but I guess there isn't. But it's still cool. But there is a little play features in there. Places where you can place some inmates. And I think you can lift this. Yeah, so you can lift, okay, here it is. So you can lift the bed, and underneath it there is a spoon. And where that leads to is this underground section here is a little escape hole that they've slowly started to dig. So I think that's a cool little detail. Then on the back, it's pretty bland, pretty simple. And there is some ladders to go up to the 2nd floor of the donut shop. And now we can actually take a look at the donut shop first. So we can open this door and head right into it. And when you go in, you see a ton of donuts on the back wall, which is pretty cool. Then on the other side is just a normal entranceway and the lobby. Then on the other side of this wall, we have a staircase that leads to the 2nd floor. We also have a lobby of the police station, which can open up. The doors are separate, they open outward, and they're not perfect. There's a huge thing in between them, but again, nothing too crazy. There's a water fountain. Then there is also a desk where there's also stairs going to the outside, and this outside leads to this back door right here, which is just this hallway where there is a dragon egg. I'm not sure what that is supposed to represent. Maybe a lamp or something, but I honestly don't know. And then of course that leads back into the inside of this, which again can go up to the 2nd floor, which we'll go to now. And of course there is the entrance to the jail right here. If I can get my finger in it, and there we go. It's right there, and it's a fairly thick wall. There isn't much access to here. I might can fit like 3 fingers in there, nothing too crazy. We can attach the 2nd floor, and you can see the windows and the details on it. There's vines growing down the building. There is a little hole there. And there are many other details along this. However, this sidewall is perfectly bland, and there is an access to the 2nd story building for this part of the building, I guess, that we will see. And there's also stairs going to the 3rd. And again, the other sides of this are very basic. 1 brick is missing there, and there's a nice pretty window there as well. On the inside of this, there is 2 desks with it looks like a typewriter and a phone. There is a board for like a detective board, and there is actually a place for mug shots. I think this is absolutely hilarious. And over here, there is an actual apartment building for the donut shop owner, a little radio, and just looks like a carpet and a little kitchenette. So that's kind of cool. It's got some good space. And again, here's a better look at this area in here. You can see the typewriter and the phone and the lamp. And then of course on this side, there is some soda, donuts, probably beer, honestly. Whoops, I can't drink on the job, so it's probably not beer. But again, there's stairs going down and stairs going up with a little bit of bush there to the 3rd floor. This is the 3rd floor section. If you notice, there is a huge advertisement right here that goes along with it, along with this part of the roof. And this part of the roof, which again is missing pieces with a little water tower. And here's what the 3rd floor looks like on top of this. There is a little bird here, and I'm not sure what this is. It looks like an AC unit. And on this side, of course, you saw some of the other details already. And yeah, that's pretty much everything on this outside that we haven't touched already. And on the top here, there is a chain, which has a donut on it. I'm not sure if this is supposed to go here or not. I also have no clue in the world where that's supposed to go. because again, I got this set used and I don't know it very well, but this is as far as I do know, obviously. But again, there is an interior to this. So you go up the stairs and you have access to this area here, if I can open it. While we work on that, we can always take a look at these other two sections. There is a bathroom on one of the doors. Then the other door has a nice little office space, and it looks like a recording tape thing for not records, for cadets, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself and try to figure out how to open this door. To access this space, I kind of had to rip it apart, which is not ideal, and I don't really know a better way to access it. But again, there is some food there, and on the other side, there is a crowbar and some drinks. So I'm assuming this is a criminal hideout, or just not even a criminal hideout. It's in the police station, so I'm assuming it's a part of the police station. This is supposed to pop out. I just realized. So that's how you get into this. This whole section pops off, and that's how you get into it. This is actually the first time I've seen that part. That's cool. Anyways, the rest of it is pretty bland. There's some windows and some sheets, I guess, for the windows. Window blinds, thank you, sorry. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. And then there's also a roof, which we can throw on. Again, I don't know why the fish is there. I know it goes there somewhere, but I'm not sure where. But again, there's a ladder that goes all the way up to the roof. So you can get from the ground floor on the outside, all the way up to the roof, and this whole section here. Now, this is honestly such a beautiful set, in my opinion, and that's why I bought it. And I'm very happy that I did. It's a great addition to my Lego City, which I'll be having a video up soon of, hopefully, a review of my entire Lego City and my Lego room for August 2025. And yeah, this is the entire police station. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry this one was a little bit iffy because I don't know this set that well. I kind of bought it and put it in place and haven't touched it since because I wanted it for looks, which is actually insane. But again, it's still a pretty cool set. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all again later, and goodbye.